Welcome back, everyone, to Global War 1936. Operation Lone Ranger. This is turn 13 for the CCP and the USSR. I'll start off with a correction. So, if you recall, last turn, turn 12, Germany, or was it turn 11? No, it was turn 12. Germany declared war on the USSR. And so when that happens, that triggers a +5 IPP income boost for the United States, which we forgot to do. So I've added that. No implications otherwise for the US and Japan in terms of that dynamic, because the US is still one away from reaching their wartime economy. So it's not like the US could declare war or Japan would. I mean, Japan may have had more incentive at that point to go ahead and declare war, but we'll just let it ride for now. So, yeah, that's one thing that we forgot to do. And to also compensate, I gave the U.S. an extra $5 to their bank there. So, should be all caught up with that. So let's get into the CCP. They don't have any IPP to spend. Their income's at 0, and they just have sitting on Tibet there, which is not worth anything. And then, of course, they lost the railroad connection. So, and I think on Japan's turn, they're probably going to strike and completely wipe us out. So, really nothing we can do. So we're just going to send it on over to Republican Spain. Oh, yeah, we do get our recruitment roll. We'd have to hit it a 1, though. And we hit a 12, so nothing there. Republican Spain. So last turn, or I guess on Nationalist Spain's turn, last video, they decided to move out of Madrid, and well, mostly move out of Madrid, and take Galicia Leon back. And so I think what we're going to do is try and take Madrid, and just try to expand, put some more pressure on them, and I guess the territories at that point, if we are successful in Madrid, that would put basically the Spanish Civil War back to square one, aside from Western Andalusia, which started out as in the hands of nationalist Spain. So let's go ahead, try and seize this opportunity to take out a nationalist fighter, and see if we can turn the tide of this war here. So they have 2 militia that are going to be at a 2. Now we are attacking into mountains, and we're attacking into a city, but I think it doesn't really stack. So, or rather, the mountains would impact, or the city would impact, like tanks and stuff like that. So, so they would get a -2 rather than a -1 for their for attacking into the mountains. It's not cumulative, so it wouldn't be a -3. And then we have 2 mountain that are going to be at a 2. And I believe that's it. We could send in another infantry to help out as well. Question is, do we want to do that? Sure, why not? So we have 4 infantry here at a 1, 2 mountain at a 2, fighter at a 6, tactical at a 7. All right, let's see what the outcome of this battle is going to be. Tactical at a 7, misses. Oh, we got to do our air superiority. So we've already done the tactical, and he's missed. Let's do the fighters. Both of them are going to be at a 6. And they shoot each other down. So both fighters are gone. And then we have 2 mountain at a 2. Misses. And then we have 4 infantry at a 1. All misses. And then he has 2 militia at a 2. Both misses. We have a tactical at a 7, round 2. 7 is a hit. Have 2 mountain at a 2. Miss. And then 4 infantry at a 1. Oh, there's a hit. All right. Just what we needed. 2 militia at a 2. And all misses. Okay. Oh, wait. The militia actually, I think, are at a boosted to a 3 because of the city. Dang it. I don't know if it would have mattered. Let's re-roll. We'll just start off with the fighters. They pretty much got destroyed. So we won't re-roll for the fighters for the air superiority phase. All right, tactical. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I just forgot that infantry gets boosted by 1 in a city. All right, it might be all units actually. Let's see. Yeah, infantry class, city land zone, +1. And they get a target select at a 1 versus vehicle class, but we don't have any vehicles on the Republican side. So, all right, medium bomber to 7. I think I've been saying tactical. It's actually a medium. He gets a hit. 2 mountain and a 2. Misses. And then there's 4 to 1. And there's, 2 hits. Wow. Okay. It actually ended up being better than last time. All right, let's see if the Nationalists can get 3 or less here. And they do. They do get 1 hit. So, all right. So they lose both of those guys, and then we'll lose an infantry. Okay. So all of these guys will go into Madrid, except for the medium bomber. He will go back to Catalonia. And take that off board. So 2 mountain and 3 infantry are now in Madrid. And I think that's really all that we can do. So let's do our recruitment roll. And it's going to be at a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be at an 8. So the Nationalists are at a 3. And we miss a 12. Wow. Dang it. It'd been huge if we'd hit there. Okay, so that's going to be it for the Republicans in Spain. Let's move on to the USSR. We have, let's see, I think 3 tech rolls. Why is there a minor factory in Novosibirsk? Okay, yeah, that's right. Did they start out with a minor factory in Novosibirsk? Wow. Let me check something here. Novosibirsk. Yeah, it is a minor factory. Okay, man, my brain's playing tricks on me. Okay, so that's right. Our 3rd major factory was in Kursk. That got conquered by the Germans. So yeah, now we're down to 2. And I think that's all the tech rolls that we get because we lost rapid industrialization because we lost some cities in our home country. So yeah, we only get 2 tech rolls. We're definitely gonna go for strategic rockets because that'll give us a strategic victory point if we succeed there. And then I think we're gonna go for heavy armor. All right, so heavy armor is going to be at an 8, and then strategic rockets at a 9. So the red die will be at the 8, and the black die will be at the 9. And we miss on both. Great. Okay, so let's go to purchases. We're going to have to mostly focus, I think, on infantry class this round, because it's kind of getting desperate at this point. I think the Germans are set up to launch an assault on Stalingrad next turn, on turn 14, I guess it would be. Yeah, turn 14. So I think we need to bolster up forces in Stalingrad, bolster up definitely in Moscow. The one positive that we do have is we can try to take over Istanbul, and that will give us access to the Mediterranean strategic objective, I'm pretty sure. Let's double check that here. Access to the Mediterranean. Yes, possess Istanbul and an undamaged shipyard in Crimea. So, can use its factory movement special ability to move one minor factory outside of home country each player turn. That's pretty cool. Okay, so our goal for this turn is to take over Istanbul. It's going to be tough because it's a city, it's in the mountains, they have fortification, they have 2 mountain infantry. Yeah, it's going to be rough. So the mountain infantry, they're going to be defending at a 5. The regular infantry is going to be defending at a 5. I think. Because it's not cumulative for the mountain infantry, I don't think. I don't think it stacks. I can double check that, but I don't think it does. Let me go through here. It's going to be at the beginning of the rule book. So it's going to be multiple terrains. A player must claim their highest combat modifier as well as their lowest combat modifier in each round of combat. So, yeah, they don't stack, unfortunately. Yeah, defending mountain infantry do not also gain an additional +1 bonus. So yeah, it's not cumulative. So the mountain infantry would defend at a 5, and the regular infantry would also defend at a 5 because they're in a city that's not surrounded. So we got to keep that in mind. I think for purchases, I mean, it's tempting to buy some more T-34s and all that, but I think we need to focus on defense in our home country area. So, we do have improved factories, so we can put down 2 at a minor factory. So 3 infantry, infantry costs 3, so 30. It's going to be 10 right there. 20. Let's see, that's 26, 7, 8. 27 is going to be 9. So that's 19. And then another 3 is going to be 20. So we're going to purchase, with all of our IPP, we're going to purchase 20 infantry. Let's make sure that we have enough room to put them down. So, 5 can go in Stalingrad. 8 can go in Moscow. 2 can go into Gorky or whatever that's called. I can't read it. Yeah, it's Gorky. Okay, so that's 15. And then we can put the other 5 up into Leningrad. We also have these troops back here that we want to start moving westward. Japan's not in a position to launch an offensive against us. They're focused down here in Australia and India. And eventually, probably as soon as this turn, they'll be opening a new front against the U.S. So I think we're safe to pull these forces out, at least for now. So yeah. So let's do that. 20 regular infantry. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll get 4 sculpts out because we're going to be placing them down in 4 different areas, and then we'll just use chips. So there's going to be 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. These guys go into Moscow. This guy will have 5. So 3, 4, and 5 for Stalingrad. Let's see, 8. 5 is 13. We have 16. Yeah, I was going to put 5 into Leningrad. So that's 18. And then 2, we'll get another sculpt. 2 will go into Gorky. Okay, so there's our purchases. Combat moves. Of course, we're going to, I think our biggest move here is to attack Istanbul. So this infantry will be defending at a 5 because of the city. These mountain infantry defend at a 5, either because of the city or because of the mountains. Let's not forget the fortification. 2 dice there at a 5. Ooh, strong defense. Okay, and then we're going to bring in 2 infantry, 2 medium armor, which actually is going to be reduced down to a 4. They get a -2, I think. Yeah, cities that are not surrounded, -2. 2 more infantry. We have 2 self-propelled artillery. That's going to be at, I believe, a 2. I don't think let me check if self-propelled artillery can pair with infantry. I don't think they can. They may pair with blitzing armor at a 1-to-1 ratio, so they can't pair with infantry. Let me double check that under infantry though to make sure. Artillery class units have first strike. Artillery class may pair with an infantry. Artillery class unit may pair with an infantry, 1-to-1 ratio. Oh, okay, so they can pair. As long as it's artillery class, they can pair with it. So we're going to boost these 2 guys up to a 2. Now we also have this cavalry up here that we're going to bring in, and he is going to attack at a 2. And then we have 2 fighters at a 6, along with a tactical bomber. All right, so the defense gets a first strike at a 5 with their fortifications. And then we have 2 artillery that get, self-propelled artillery get a first strike at a 2. Okay, he gets 1 hit. And then we miss on both of ours, so we lose an infantry. Okay. I believe that's it for the fortification. I think they only get to defend once. It's kind of like a shore bombardment. But I'm going to read up on that real quick here again and double check. Defend on the first round. Yep. They add +2 defense bonus to all infantry class units in the zone on the first round of combat. Ooh, we can't forget that. I'm glad I checked that. So that's going to boost up all the infantry to a 6. And then the next turn, or the next round, they go down to a 5. So it's only on the first round of combat. Okay, so fortification's done. We'll put him there behind the lines. All right, let's roll for the Russian units here. So tactical bomber at a 7. That's a miss. 2 fighters at a 6. Oh, both hits. That's desperately needed. And 2 medium armor at a 4. Miss. Let's see. Cavalry and 2 infantry at a 2. Oh man, that's terrible. And then 1 infantry at a 1. And he misses. Wow, why couldn't I roll that with the last pair of guys? All right. Now remember, if we do not succeed in taking this city over in 3 rounds, then we have to retreat. So I have to keep that in mind. He's got 2 mountain and then 3 regular infantry, all at a 6. Ooh, this is going to hurt. Well, not too bad. He only got 2 hits, so 2 for 2 there. Thought it was going to be worse than that. So he loses 2 infantry, and we will also lose an infantry and a cavalry. Okay. All right, round 2. He's still got 3 infantry class units left. So tactical bomber at a 7. Miss. 2 fighters at a 6. Okay, there's a hit. 2 armor at a 4. Oh, miss. And then we have 4 units here at a 2. Oh, we get a hit. Okay. It's going to go to round 3. If we don't get any hits, then we have to retreat. And then he's got 3 units that are now going to be at a 5. So these get boosted down. And he gets a hit there at a 4. All right, so we will lose an infantry. And he will lose an infantry and a mountain. So he's only got 1 mountain left. All right, round number 3, the final round. Tactical bomber at a 7. Oh, and there's our hit. Perfect. And then he defends at a 5. And he gets a hit. All right, so we will lose an infantry. All right, so the fortification gets destroyed. But we have taken our objective of Istanbul. And that will give us a strategic objective. And it'll give us a bonus of 2 IPP. Oh, wait, that goes in there. Okay, so let's put these guys in here. Now, the good thing about this is that there's not much defense here in Southeast Europe, so we can just come up from the rear. All right, these 2 guys are going to go back there into northern Turkey, these airplanes. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we have the range. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2. Yeah, we don't have the range for that. Yeah, we'll just put them in northern Turkey. That'll work. Okay. So let's boost our income up by 2. So we're up to 44. Germany goes down to 64. And we get a strategic objective. Can't forget that. Where's an extra Russian roundel? Dang it. I'm out of... Well, I'll get one off camera after the video's over. It's fine. Actually, we can take one from here because we're not started on these techs yet. So we have access to the Mediterranean. And that allows us to move a minor factory. I don't know if we can do that this turn, but next turn, definitely we can start doing that. Can use its factory movement, a special ability to move one factory outside of home country. Yeah. Okay. We might want to put one down into Ankara. Okay, so let's do some... I don't think we have any more combat moves. Let's go to non-combat now. I think there's not going to be a whole lot here for us to do. We're going to move this seaplane and fly him up into Leningrad. Oh yeah, we have some raiding that we can do. So let's resolve that. All right. So fleet subs, we automatically get a +2. I don't think we have any more bonuses that we can apply though. The Germans have radar, so they will get +1 to their defense for that. And then I don't think long-range aircraft has developed long-range aircraft. Oh, so they get +2 actually. Okay, so we get +2, they get +2. And we're going to try on this line up here by Norway. Okay, so that's 7 to 4. So we do a damage of 3. Which I think the maximum up there is 2 anyway. So we do the maximum there. And then we'll roll for the Baltic line. 7 to 4. So max damage again. So we do 3. And that line is worth 3. So we max out all the convoy damage that we can do on Germany. Total of 5. I think... Oh, we've got some non-combat over here. I'm gonna move these guys out of Mongolia. We don't have any rail, so we're gonna have to take the slow walk over, at least for this turn. So cavalry in Novosibirsk will move 3 infantry into Tanatuva. 3 infantry will move up 1 into Chita. We only have 2 rail moves anyway, so next turn we can use 2 of these units to rail over. Okay. I think that will do it, and we can place some units. So we have 5 that goes into Stalingrad. 5 more that will go into Leningrad. And then we have 8 that will go into Moscow. And I'll clean this up off camera and kind of get it better organized. Don't want to keep you all around longer than you have to. And then these two will go into Gorky. All right. Let's collect some income, and that will be it for the Comintern. So we still have Lend-Lease, and we still have propaganda because we have 3 cities still under our control. The 3 cities that we need are Stalingrad, Moscow, and Leningrad. We have all 3 of them. So we get a bonus of 5. So we're at 49. 5, 7, 8, 9. All right. And that will do it for the Comintern. Thanks so much for watching. And until I see you in the next video for Japan, take care. See you later. Bye-bye.